Hello, I'm Cassie Knoll. This week on Suncoast FYI, Norris Furniture and Interiors, the Sarasota Craft Show, Albritton Fruit Company, and the Holiday Boat Parade of Lights, all next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. Norris Furniture is known on the Suncoast as being distinctly different than any other furniture store. Here to tell us more about what makes their company so special is Robert Ryder. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Norris Furniture.
Norris Furniture is family owned and operated. Larry Norris opened the store in 1983 in Fort Myers. That was the first store. And now we have stores in Naples, Sanibel, and Sarasota.
Oh, very convenient for folks all up and down the Suncoast.
That's right.
That is very awesome. So tell me a little bit about your products and the services that you offer.
Well, we have over 300 different brands. We carry Century, Ferguson Copeland, which is also Chaddock, known as Chaddock. We have Lexington and Sherrill Furniture, just to name a few.
Okay, and I don't know a lot about furniture, so does this take us from your low-end, everyday, kind of common furniture all the way up to high-end?
We're probably more a mid to high-end furniture store. We don't really have a low-end per se. All of our furniture is high quality. Probably 80% of what we carry is also manufactured right here in the United States. So
awesome.
that's a hallmark of Norris Furniture, is to have more American-made furniture versus a lot of import furniture. So we have a higher quality furniture.
And so now it's called Furniture and Interiors. So what is the and interiors part?
The and interiors means that we offer design service. We have a team of award-winning designers on our staff, and we offer free design consultation in the store. And we also do house calls and can help with the complete home remodel and design as needed. So.
And I'm smiling because I picked out furniture that I really love, but I can't for the life of me put everything else together in a full package. I'm not a decorator. That is so convenient that you guys offer those services to people.
It is an art, and it does take a talented person to kind of help pull it together. So
it really does.
Yeah,
I'm struggling with it.
Well, it's fun to do, and you shouldn't really be afraid of it, but you should have fun. So it's actually a very fun process once you get started.
Yeah, once you know what you're doing, I'm sure it gets a lot easier. So is that what sets you apart from other furniture galleries?
It does. A lot of furniture galleries do offer a design service. One of the things that makes us different, or distinctly Norris, is our eclectic abilities that we do our designs. We have a tremendous use of color. When you come into the store, you're going to see a lot more color than you would at other furniture galleries. We have very nice accessories throughout the store. And we do present the store in more of an eclectic appeal, sort of like a designer would present a home versus a matchy-matchy, two matching nightstands, where we would do a different nightstand and a bachelor chest. Something more unique that designers would do for a client. And that's how our showroom is actually presented, more like you'd see it in a finished product in your home. Okay,
that's a good idea, especially since today's designs tend to be like that, not quite so matchy-matchy as everything else was.
Right.
So are there any current events going on at your store?
Right now we have a Lexington event. We're running 40% off plus an additional 10. That runs through the end of the month. And we also have Stanley Furniture on sale, the same 40% off, an additional 10%.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so,
that's a big discount.
Yeah, so we do have a variety of different events going on from time to time, and we do different sales every month. So
I was going to say, is that just through the end of November, or is that just strictly a Black Friday kind of sale that you got going on?
No, this is a month-long event, so usually our events will run through an entire month. So this particular sale runs through the 30th of November, and then we'll probably have a different event starting in December, and it'll run through the month of December.
That is a great idea. Do the monthly thing so people have time to come in and look and think it out, because buying furniture isn't just a one-time visit kind of decision.
It takes some time to decide what you want to do. If you don't have a plan or what design theme you want to run with, it really does take the help of a designer to kind of help you figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's fun to have the staff that we have, and we have a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities that mesh with every client. So
that's good. It sounds like you offer options so that you can meet everybody's needs.
Yes. We have most people will put their design in the lifestyle categories, like traditional, transitional, contemporary, and modern. So we try to help a client find out what their design style is, and then really through the walk of the store and through the use of catalogs, help them actually pick the items that are perfect for their home.
And that's what makes you distinctly Norris.
That's right. That makes us distinctly different in the marketplace, and we're very happy to be in town. It's a new, store. It's an existing building. We're just north of the Sarasota Square Mall on South Trail.
Okay, so besides actually visiting the stores, where can people go for more information?
They can go to our website, which is distinctlynorris.com, and we have a full website of all of our products online. And we're also on Google. We just recently got our posts updated on Google, so they can find us on Google as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And coming up next on Suncoast FYI, the Sarasota Craft Show. We'll have the details next, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. The Sarasota Craft Show is an annual tradition here on the Suncoast. And here to tell us more about it are Claire Seminario and Sue Griggs-Allen. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So tell me a little bit about what distinguishes the Sarasota Craft Show from other arts and craft shows that are around our area.
Okay. The producers, American Art Marketing, have been bringing high-quality craft shows primarily to the North and Northeast for over 30 years. In fact, some of their other shows are the Berkshire's Arts Festival, the American Arts Festival in Rockefeller Plaza in Manhattan, and the American Fine Craft shows at Washington, D.C. Yeah, the
Armory.
The Armory in Washington, D.C., which actually Sue was just at.
Oh, wow.
As well as the Wadsworth Athenaeum in Connecticut. And
Wow.
they just recently wrapped up a show at the Brooklyn Museum.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Those are some big areas, big names
Right.
in there.
So and now they're headed south to sunny Florida.
And to Sarasota, of all
And to
places, there,
Sarasota.
too. So what can visitors expect when they visit the show?
They can expect to see, well, first I'd just like to mention too that all of the artists are juried in, they're carefully selected, and visitors are guaranteed a show of very, very high quality work and a wide variety of work. We have every medium. We've got jewelry, wearable art, ceramics, glass, wood, leather, mixed media, sculpture, photography, painting, even some furniture.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and the work is all, again, it's all very high quality work from some of the nation's top arts and crafts artists. And there's something, again, it's high quality work, but there is something for every price point as well. And one other selling point for this show too is the fact that it is indoors.
Oh.
So guests can enjoy the show.
Yeah.
It's a tranquil setting.
That is a great
climate
idea
controlled,
this time of
yeah.
year, yes.
And it's a great opportunity to just really see the work and also meet and talk to some of these top artists from across the nation. And also, I think another plus is the fact that there's ample parking right outside.
Oh, of course, because it's a Robarts Arena.
Right.
Of course. So, Sue, how would you describe the art that you create?
Well, I try to capture a sense of whimsy and playfulness with a little edge of surrealism in the pieces. So my pieces sort of just flow and unfold when I go in the studio. But
Okay.
I like
So you don't necessarily have a plan before you go in
I
there?
use the imagination and try to connect with people with their imagination and see what happens.
I was saying, so tell me a little bit about these two pieces that you have here.
Well, the one has a roller skate, which is an antique roller skate.
Oh,
so
okay.
I like to use mixed media and kind of play with different symbols that way. It's kind of a bird and nature or going for a ride. People can read stories into it.
Yeah.
It's subjective. People can put their own story into it.
And I noticed you have a penny down in there as well.
There's a little lucky penny, for the ride.
Missed the penny.
Oh, that's awesome.
But those things just happen haphazardly sometimes in the studio when I'm in the midst of creating.
And then tell me about the figure that you have here.
And the figure is a little, again, sense of wonder or mystery. I sort of take a classic type of a figure and give it a twist. And just let
It's very
that
creative.
happen.
I like them a lot.
Thanks.
So what is I would say, how long have you been a part of the Sarasota Craft Show?
I've been doing this show as long as Richard's had it. It was one of my favorite shows because, again, it was indoors and everything looked so beautiful with the lights and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
presented nicely. the
So it's favorable
artwork.
to the people presenting the show as well as those attending.
I don't have to
Attending.
worry about the weather, and it's a
Right.
beautiful show and beautiful artwork from other artists from around the country or at the show.
So tell me again, where's the show at and when is it?
It's at Robarts Arena. It's weekend after next, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, December 4th, 5th, and 6th. And would you like to know hours?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4.
Okay, and is it free admission or?
There's an admission charge, and discount tickets are available online, as well as more information about the show and all of the artists, and that's sarasotacraftshow.com.
All right, well, definitely go check that out. You're going to see all kinds of mixed media there and all kinds of different artwork, something for everyone.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming on the show
No,
today.
Thank you very much.
And next on Suncoast FYI, Albritton Fruit Company, so stay tuned. Ta-da!
Yay!
Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. Albritton Fruit Company provides much more than just fruit to the Suncoast. And here to tell us more is John Albritton. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So this is the time of year when I know a lot of people like to send the wonderful fruit that we have here in Florida off to their friends up in the north, the cold, hard north. So tell me about, well, first let's start with how long Albritton Fruit Company has been in business in the Sarasota area.
My family's actually been in business here in Sarasota since 1880, actually. We're the oldest family-owned business in Florida.
Goodness, that's a really long time.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure you perfected the art of growing the fruit.
Oh, yes.
Do you mind me asking what fruits you actually grow?
Well, right now we're mainly citrus. We actually just started growing blueberries.
Oh, cool.
So we're getting into that a little bit too now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun to go blueberry picking.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing to do. Okay, so what sorts of products does your store offer to customers? Because you have much more than just fruit.
Yes, we do shipped fruit where people send baskets back home. We have a deli, full deli with sliced meats and cheeses, and we also serve lunch. We have a produce market along with ice cream and homemade fudge.
Those are my two favorites on that list.
Absolutely.
And you also have the fresh baked goods too.
Yes, we do.
You have the breads, the cookies, and the pies.
Yes, from Troyer's, and
Oh, wow.
I believe I have some from Der Dutchman as well.
Very nice. That all sounds delicious. You know, I have to tell you, I'm from Florida. My entire family's from Florida. The whole idea of shipping fruit back home was completely foreign to me until I realized that this is like a thing. So if people are shipping fruit, what are the deadlines for customers for within the U.S. to get it there by Christmas Day?
In the U.S., it's December 12th, and for Canada, it's the 14th.
Okay, so they need to make sure they get those orders to you guys by then.
Yes.
To ensure that they'll get there by Christmas Day.
That's correct.
All right, and so if the customer is actually driving out of state or flying back home, what are their options for taking the fruit with them?
Well, if our customers are driving home, we offer stickers that go on their bags of fruit that are approved by the FDA so that you can cross state lines. And then if you're going to be flying, obviously you want to check with your airlines, but we offer boxes that you can put the fruit in and that are approved for your airline.
Yeah, because in case people don't know, you have to check those agricultural stops if you have fruit with you.
That's correct.
And it has to be approved to be
Absolutely.
crossing from state to state. So what is the Albritton Fruit Company doing to keep up with its competitors?
We are offering the best that we can for everybody, meaning quality. We would like to provide everybody with, the farm fresh. That's what we're going for, and as local as possible. You don't want to go to a supermarket where your quality is just not there. So we try to give you, what we handpick everything so that you feel good with what you're getting.
Mm-hmm. And you guys also run some weekly specials as well.
Yes, we do. Actually, we have specials on our sliced meats and cheeses, along with our deli sandwiches. We have a lot of in-store specials, and we also do special custom baskets for the holidays to send something special to someone local, something.
So now if you're not shipping it all over the place, you can actually send it to local folks as well.
Exactly.
That is a great idea. Like I said, I didn't realize this was such a thing because I always had orange trees in my backyard.
Yeah, it's a little more personal, and you can come in and actually pick what you want in the baskets, and it's really nice, something that we can do day of.
Yeah, and having checked out your website, you have a very wide variety of options for people.
That's correct.
So if people want more information, where can they go for that?
You can visit us at albrittonfruit.com, or you can come into our store at 5430 Proctor Road, and you're in Sarasota, Florida, or you can call us at 941-925-7155.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And best of luck for the holidays.
I appreciate it.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, it's that time of year again, time for the annual holiday boat parade of lights. The details are next, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. The 30th Annual Holiday Boat Parade of Lights is coming up in a few weeks, and here to share all the details you'll need to know are event co-chairs Lucy McAndry and Sam Chavers. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's good to have both of you back. You both are pros about coming in here. So tell me, Sam, what can spectators expect to see at the 30th Annual Holiday Boat Parade of Lights?
Well, we're really excited this year. We generally have about 35 to 40 participants, boats decorated with all kinds of Christmas ornaments and festive designs for the season. So we expect some really great boats this year and looking forward to our 30th year.
I've seen some very, very creative entries in the past years. We've had everything from live palm trees on the boats to giant, I believe, Snoopy.
Yes, we've had Snoopy before.
Had a giant Snoopy, and I mean live chorus groups singing, and
we've had some great displays, and we've even had angels hanging from some of the vessels, and it's just been really.
I remember the conductor was like suspended off the side of the boat. It was It's
it's always a mystery of what's going to come, but we're never disappointed, and it's always exciting.
No, of course not. And so, what are some of the best viewing areas for people attending?
Well, there are 3 areas, just like in the past. The parade starts at Island Park. Out on by Marine Max and Salty Dog, and then goes over to Centennial Park near the Van Wezel, so that's a great viewing area, about 6:30, and then it ends up at Marina Jack and Bayfront Park about 7 p.m. when we go live on SNN.
Okay, so it traverses down the coast. That's important for people to understand.
That's correct. It's about an hour-long parade, like I say, commencing at 6 p.m. at Marine Max area, and then ending at Marina Jack around 7 p.m. for the viewing and the judging.
Okay, and so speaking of judging, these boats are judged by various categories, because obviously everybody's not exactly alike. So can you explain the categories and what the prizes are?
Yes, we have 2 main categories: private, which is private boats decorate themselves, and we also have a corporate category. And amongst those 2 categories, there are size differentials where we have small boats and large boats, and they're judged on creativity, originality, obviously how well they do with their display, and what elaborate things they can come up with. And like I say, we always get some great ideas and some really creative things.
And it is such a fun environment for those that haven't been there before, because we do air it live on SNN beginning at 7 p.m. when the boats come into Marina Jack. And it really is just a ton of fun. There's so much energy, so much holiday spirit. It really is great.
It gets everybody ready for the season, so we're looking forward to it.
And of course, it's for a good cause as well. This is where we bring Lucy in. So the event is produced by Suncoast Charities for Children. With the event being free, how does the charity benefit from that event?
Well, Cassie, we have to thank our sponsors. It takes roughly $8,000 to put on the boat parade. So our sponsors contribute a significant amount of donations. What's left over after expenses is a donation to the charity. But we want to thank our presenting sponsors, Marine Max, Marina Jack, and of course SNN this year for being a part of it. But our sponsors really are the ones that make it happen.
And of course, the people coming out as well, coming to see everything and getting everybody involved. Which, speaking of being involved, you also involve the clients from your agencies that you actually provide support to. Is that correct?
Correct. We provide support to 5 local nonprofits. So we have clients that come from Sarasota County Special Olympics, Community Haven, Loveland Center, the Florida Center, Children First. The clients are invited to come out for a nice evening right out on the dock to see the boats go by. Santa makes a visit every year, which is great, but it really engages the clients to see everything that's happening out on the water and connects the charity with the event.
That is fantastic. And like I said, the event is always so wonderful. And you said this year we're actually going to have a different perspective than we normally do here at SNN. Tell us more about like where we're going to be doing that this year.
Well, on the fuel dock behind Marina Jack's, normally we have our VIP area. Well, this year SNN will be broadcasting from the dock area. The clients will be to the left of that watching the parade, and our judges will also be out there. So we've got 6 celebrity judges that'll be judging this year. So it'll just make for a nice combination all the way around.
And what I love about that parade is it's such a leisurely pace, because the boats actually come in and they go around and they do kind of like a little pirouette to turn around right there inside the marina. So you get kind of a 360 view of the boat as it goes around, and they're just really beautiful. And this year, with us being right on the water level, I think that's going to be a really cool new perspective to see.
Yeah, I mean, Sam, you have to agree, there's a lot of work that goes into some of these boats when they're decorated. So we got to thank the boat owners too.
Yes.
And we still need some entries, so it's not too late.
Yeah, without them, the parade doesn't happen, and we've got boats already down at the marina starting the decorations. So it's a lot of work for them, and it's a great contribution for them, for our community and the charity. So, but we still have space, and we welcome entries to the last minute. So if anybody wants to join, we want it to be a festive event for everyone.
All right, and again, the event is on Saturday, December 12th, so you have a couple more weeks to plan how you're going to decorate your boat. Make sure you get entered into this as well. So where can people go for more information about the event?
We have a website, SarasotaChristmasBoatParade.com. There's entry forms on there. You're welcome to call Marina Jack if you need any logistical information about the parade or about the event. We're glad to help anybody and look forward to a great year.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show, both of you. And
Thank you.
we'll
Thank
see
you,
you again in just a
Cassie.
couple weeks.
Absolutely.
We'll see you soon.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back. Sorry to be. That's our show for today, and thanks so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4223. I'm Cassie Knoll, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.